Hi and welcome to this video showing you some of the important settings on EasyPos. Let's go to the back office and let's go to settings. The important settings are all in terminal setup. So let's click on terminal setup. First of all, let's look at use table management. If you purchase a system from us, this is normally not enabled. So it will normally be shipped like this. If you're using tabs or table management in bars and restaurants, this needs to be enabled to be able to use tables. Use tablet keyboard. This is a handy function if your system is a touchscreen system. It eliminates the use of a keyboard and mouse. You can use the system completely without a keyboard and mouse. Enable receipt message for car wash. This just enables a receipt message printed on the receipt, and it's normally used in car washes to print the registration of the car being washed. Use account instead of lay-by. When the system is shipped from us, it's normally using accounts. So the system can either use accounts or it can use lay-bys. If the switch is off, it's using lay-by. If it's on, it's using accounts. The difference between an account and a lay-by is basically a lay-by is removed from the system once the lay-by is complete, whereas an account will run perpetually. Enable foreign currency conversion. This is covered in a separate video, and this function in actual fact is just for where the system is used outside of South Africa or in a country where you need to receive payment in one currency and give change in another currency. In other words, you might be charging for your products in United States dollars, but returning the change in Metacar. The next one, enable product codes for Sage and QuickBooks. This just enables a product field in EasyPos. Sage and QuickBooks normally have their own inventory numbers. If you want to use those inventory numbers in EasyPos, you need to enable this. This is also important for when you export and import information, so that the information or the product codes then correlate with the product codes or inventory codes in Sage and QuickBooks. Enable cash up declaration. Let's go and look at this. Let me show you what this looks like. So this basically just forces a cash up declaration when you cash the system up. So let's close this and close that. Let's go to point of sale. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's log in and let's just go cash up report, turnover report. So this is what a cash up declaration looks like. Basically, you need to enter in all your cash denominations. You need to enter your card totals. It'll calculate your turnover total. When you submit the declaration, it'll print the cash up report, but it'll also print the difference between what was declared and what the system actually recorded. So we'll just submit that, and it'll. So let's close that. Let's go back to the back office and let's go back to settings, terminal setup. Reset receipt number with cash up. This just resets the receipt number every time you cash up. Direct scale setup, that's covered in a separate video. Currency setup, this has got to do with enable it's got to do with foreign currency conversion, and that's actually covered in a separate video. Accounts is covered in a separate video. Reset all stock to zero. So basically, if you want to reset all the stock in the system to a zero balance, you can do that. Delete open tables. This function is used if you have walkouts or you need to just clear all the tabs and tables in your system. You can use the delete open tables. Set up price embedded barcodes. This is actually covered in a separate video, and it's for butcheries and fruit and veg where you're using a price embedded scale, a label printing scale. Printer setup. This is fairly important. Let's go and have a look at printer setup. If you purchase a system from us, the system will be completely set up. So there's no need to change any of the printer settings. Please don't change the printer settings because the printer might not work correctly. So leave all that. But what you need to enter is the name of your business. So this is information that gets printed on the top of the receipt that gets given to the clients, and this is the footer if you enable a footer. Also, if you set the default printing to off, the system won't print receipts unless it'll print receipts on demand. So when you click on, once you've done a transaction, you click on print receipt, it'll print a receipt for that specific transaction. This is handy for businesses like spaza shops, taverns, small bottle stores where they sell loose beers and small products where you don't really want to give every single client a receipt. Let's save and exit out of there. The next one is poll display setup. This setting is normally set by us when we ship the system. If you purchased an additional poll display from us, or some of our systems come with internal poll displays, the setting will already be set. Tax setup. And at the moment, the current VAT rate in South Africa is 15%. If you need to change the VAT rate, if the VAT rate increases or decreases, you can just enter the VAT rate here and just save the VAT rate. Fixed database errors, that's just for the stock on hand report. Sometimes people enter null values into the database and the stock reports don't show properly. It's just to fix that specific error. And custom account is then covered in a separate video. That's it. Thanks for watching.